Hi, I'm Sienna.
I'm Julian.
And we're from Further Back in Time for Dinner.
And this episode is the 1920s. So in the 1920s, we of course finally get electricity.
Yeah.
But we don't get a lot of the things that electricity powers in 2020. No phones, no tablets, no laptops, no Wi-Fi, no internet, no television. Although for entertainment we did have a gramophone. It was all Schubert and Beethoven.
Mum got a vacuum.
Yeah, you got the
that
vacuum.
was probably the best. So we had an old school Hoover in the 1920s. It was a bag and you had to kind of empty it every time it got full. It did get a bit smelly at times. It kind of burnt out, dusty and gross.
The best part is probably less manual labour for me to do around the house. Yep, toss it. No chopping firewood, no shoveling coal into the oven.
Oh! The strangest food we probably ate this decade, liver, bacon, all cooked in lard.
Yep,
and
fried pretty much, I think.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was pretty
Eggs are always
gross.
nice.
We had a meat pie for dinner once. It wasn't like Mum's meat pie. It wasn't kidney or anything.
It wasn't calf's head mock turtle soup.
We got a lot of canned food. Mum and I had a lot less meal prep in the kitchen, even just with breakfast, because it was cereal boxes and milk we were putting on the table. There was no excuses for a dirty house, because if meals have been cooked quicker and cleaned quicker, like there was more time to clean the house.
Miss being able to connect with your friends. Can't send a telegram because telegram takes weeks to get anywhere. Obviously, with pigeons, you need to have them trained to go to their houses for pigeon mail, which we haven't done. Have you ever tried training pigeons?
Anyway.
But it'd take forever, so we can't send pigeon mail.
The hair was such a high demand. I didn't have the appliances to do it. I was expected to pin curl my hair every single night, sleep in pin curls, and you'd have them a bit damp so that they'd dry overnight. And then you've kind of got to put your hair in a faux bob, but my hair's naturally so long and I refused to cut it. And I ended up with pretty much this bun every day.
And we couldn't really go anywhere until now with the car.
Oh yeah, we now have a car. Before we got the car, we were kind of also missing a car. I was going to work. I couldn't get driven there, which I usually do. So in the 20s, I had a magazine, so I was reading through that for like fun, you know, when I was chilling around the house, not cooking and cleaning, which was rare.
The photo player.
Yep. But I also went out dancing, which I got to spend my time doing that, and that was really fun. In the 1920s, with the big introduction of like the flapper girl, the term flapper actually comes from English slang meaning prostitute. It became a bit more loose for a girl with loose moral standards, you could say. She liked to go out and party, drink, have fun with her friends, drive, smoke, sneak out after work, like sneak into clubs and things like that. Just that little taste of freedom made the world of a difference. I would have felt really empowered knowing that first female was elected into Parliament. Like, you kind of feel like your say is becoming more noted, especially after we got the vote. Everyone started caring about women a little bit more, like, wow, they're voting for us. We need to make sure we have them on their side, and that just kind of lifted it all and made it so much better. What did you do though?
I worked. Obviously after the war I need to find a job. About midway through the 1920s, I get a job working as an ad man in an advertising agency. I'll be honest, the copy that they wrote was just astounding. Laxative pills that were intended to relieve indigestion but also cure the complexion. Mothers, buy this California fig syrup for your children when they're constipated or whatever. Bizarre.
That's a woman's hands. Yep. As a woman, that attracts me.
Further Back in Time for Dinner, a soap opera for smart people.
Thank you so much for watching.
We're from Further Back in Time for Dinner. You can check us out on ABC and iView.